Good morning. I have so many notes all over my desk right now. I don't know what to say. I'm so tired. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. My gaming PC bricked. She's so naked right now. I don't even know what to say. It's just, why? I definitely wonder if I'm one of those crazy magnetic people who turn electronics off, like just by being around them. I just don't understand. I take such good care of them. I don't know. I know. Rod, you know there's people like that. I'm sure you're aware of that. Like there's actual people who have like some sort of weird magnetic thing about them that they actually fuck up electronics when they're around them. And I wonder, because like I don't understand. No one has these random issues like I do. It doesn't make sense. Like, the PC was so fine, nothing, and then brick. It's got to be one of those things. I mean, that's why I don't wear a watch. Watches just break on me. It's got to be me. It's just got to be me. So I had to can I just say, thank fuck for Glut right now, because, oh my fucking God, Tammy destroyed my computer. What a nightmare. The entirety of movie night last night, at least for me, was literally just spent trying to figure out how the fuck to reinstall Windows without a fucking Windows key. Because it's still on Windows 10, and I would like to keep that. So, Saronlin and Anubis and Knives and everybody in the movie night was desperately trying to help me try to get some fucking code of Hype Train? Why? I came home after being gone for 3 days and my computer would not let me watch Twitch or Netflix. Just straight up would not. That's nice. PCs be PCing lately. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I am. Socrates, you hear, I don't know if you didn't hear me yesterday, I talked about this at the beginning of stream, but I recently learned via a podcast that Hitler hated makeup, he hated red lipstick, and he was kind of like the godmother of the clean girl movement. And so I've just refused to not wear lipstick now. Because fuck Nazis! I love it. This is actually just lip liner. It's a pretty good one, though. So anyways, yeah, clean install on the PC. That was really fun. And so we're fighting all night long. Just not fighting, but like trying to figure out how to get the fucking Windows key off of this dead PC. And so Zach and I literally tore it apart, tore the graphics card out, had to tear it's fucking stupid how this motherboard is designed, to be completely honest. I built it, 5 years ago, so I didn't even remember where shit was in it. You have to take a faceplate off of the motherboard, and then there's an M2 directly under this faceplate. But you have to, it's borderline tearing the entire PC apart to get to it, just to get to this M2. And then I don't have like an M2 and anything to plug an M2 into. So we're just sitting there like, how the fuck do I reformat my computer without buying a new key? And I swear to God, the last 15 minutes of movie night, Glut randomly pops in and is like, hey, I've got a spare Windows 10 key. Do you want it? Yeah. 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 So thank you for that. Thanks. Good morning, Sir Burak. How are you? I did. I actually printed it. I printed a screenshot of it. No, it's great. I love that he was randomly there because we were doing everything. Like I was borderline about to buy, I don't even remember what it's called, but some weird transfer thing that you can plug an M2 in and then USB-C from that thing to your PC and then get whatever's on the M2 off. Just a little bit of a nightmare. And so then I reformatted my PC, reinstalled Windows on it, and then it's like, okay, so the computer was like, all right, so we've shoved your entire old Windows into this one folder that'll be there called windows.old. Everything will be on there. So I reinstall Windows, and literally because it's got 2 copies of Windows on it, my computer's so full I couldn't even download Steam on it. So then I start hunting down and I'm like, all right, first step with a new PC. Obviously, we need to delete OneDrive immediately. Do not sign in, do not passcode, do not collect $200. Immediately removed OneDrive. Like, oh my God, if I could give you any piece of advice for the future, deleting OneDrive would be it. So I deleted OneDrive, and then I had to go into that Windows old folder and delete it because it's the old corrupt file. There's nothing on it. This is the only bright side, silver lining, if you will, to this entire situation is that it's my PC where I literally have nothing on it. It's just games. Like, this is literally built just to run games at peak performance, and that's it. So I don't keep anything on it. So it's not like I was like, oh, I'm going to lose all these important, there's nothing on it. All my important files are on the other PC. And on a hard drive, on an external hard drive now, so that's not an issue. But it took an hour to delete that file. That's what I've just been sitting here staring at. An hour. That's how big that file was. I went from having only 30 available gigs to 780 available gigs. Whatever that Windows old folder was, I don't know. Like, can you guys explain to me on a PC where I save nothing, it's just games, how the fuck is that file so big? And why? It's gone. Like, I don't need, there's nothing on it. It's gone. We're fine. But like, what the fuck? It's just the old partition. Is that it? Why was it so big? Giggity. That's what she said. I don't know. I still have no idea what happened to the PC. Like, we went through the BIOS. We did repairs on it. We did, what did we do? We did a rollback on it. We did like anything you can possibly think of to try to save the PC without wiping it. We did it. And genuinely, it would just sit on that screen. Like, what is it? It's not a blue screen, but it's like the screen that's like attempting repairs. You remember yesterday during stream when we were trying to fix my PC and it said, attempting repairs may take 1 hour. And most of stream was like, it won't take an hour. It'll be like 10 minutes. 6 hours later, it was still running. Not shitting you. So we just said, fuck it. Like, it was stuck. Like, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it could repair, but it literally sat there for 6 until 8:30 at night. Trying to do whatever the fuck it was doing. It was crazy, but it's done now. It's fine. We just have a very naked computer. I tried to download Split Fiction onto my PC this morning. The game is so fucking big, it would have taken 3 hours. So I said, fuck that. We have games to play. Zach wants to beat Split Fiction, so we're gonna do that. I think we'll probably beat it today. And I apologize for the late streams and all that. I don't know. This is just my life. It's just, you guys have been on this ride with me for 10 years now. I break electronics just by being in the room. I don't know. It's just my fate. Good morning, Rage. I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. Probably old registry files and old installs from Windows. I just bit that spot on my cheek again. God damn it. That were removed. All save game info that sometimes sneaks into app data folders. It was huge. Like, it must have been an over 600 gig folder, which is crazy. And now my computer's great. And it's like, look at all this fucking space we have. We feel awesome. So she's fine now. Just weird. I don't know. I've been fucking with computers my whole life and I still get baffled by them all the time. It's 2025. Like, just, maybe we should focus less on AI and just getting computers to work the way they should. I don't know. What a thought. We should cheers. You're right. Where's my... Oh my God, it's right there. Let's not talk about it. No, that file, no, because I don't know. I can't say yes or no. When the last time that I did this, what was it, like 2 years ago or whatever, when I had to do the whole OneDrive debacle, which is crazy that it's still so hot in my memory, that OneDrive shit. But no, because when we went through that OneDrive, I remember I had to go through, because long story short, didn't know about OneDrive when I did the computer, blah, blah, blah. OneDrive, like, what OneDrive does is it starts copying every single file on your computer into an online cloud storage, and then your computer tries to actively read from the online cloud storage instead of reading from your actual computer. And so it was like all my games were trying to run off of an online folder, like everything was fucking up. It was so weird. We finally discovered it was OneDrive, and I went through and nuked that shit. It is. Literally, OneDrive is cancer. It's the worst thing you could have on your PC. I don't understand why anyone would want to run games from a cloud file. It's just not going to work. Like, it's so bad. So we nuked it like a week into my PC going, but I don't know. It might have been. Like the OneDrive folder was still on the PC and I went into it and it was completely empty. But I mean, who the fuck knows? I'm just glad it's working now. I'm an IT tech professional. The issues I run into with my own PC would blow some minds. Isn't it weird? Like, I just don't, it's like these just should work, you know? Bastards. And there's so much room on my computer for activities. It's pretty crazy. The only game I got downloaded this morning was Control. Like, that was the first thing on my mind because I was like, tomorrow I need to have Control ready. If we don't beat Split Fiction, I have to at least have Control. So Control is there. But other than that, it's naked. There's Steam and Control on my computer and Firefox. And that's it. It's really weird. She's like a bare naked lady. I feel like every couple of months your PC blows up. Something happens. I don't know what it is, but something happens. I'm not meaning to like line up events, Rod, but every couple of months you do tend to take care of my house. Are you trained to Oh my God, side note on sabotage. Zach found a Jesus last night. And I guess he didn't realize I was collecting them because I was in the bedroom folding laundry and I hear him go, I found a Jesus. And I was like, save it. And he goes, what? Save it. What the fuck? Put it on my desk. He was like, okay. I have so many Jesuses, not including beheaded Jesus now. All the Jesus in the house. Oh my God, can you imagine? No, we beheaded Jesus yesterday. It'd be fucked up if it was that. It was the one in the kitchen. Yep, he found one in the tomato sauce stuff. We find Jesus all the time. I got tired of issues, so I got 2 HDDs, one for OS, one for all my games. If my PC explodes, I can reformat it without having to reinstall my games. That's smart. Maybe I'll do something like that someday. Figured it out. What? What? Helzen? I'll write it down in my notepad. Cheers. The big G-man's in my house for sure. Jesus Christ. That Windows feature, when you refresh Windows 10, upgrade to Windows 10, or custom install Windows 10 on the same partition as the previous Windows installation without doing a clean install, then you will have a C Windows old folder in your new installation folder. And that's what it was. Because I Googled it. Like, I Googled that folder, and everybody was like, just delete it. It's safe to delete. If you've got a new install on your computer and this was a fresh wipe, just delete it. Because it was so, like, it was basically like bloatware. It was literally taking up my entire computer. So I just deleted that shit. I killed it. I axed it. I prefer Google Drive for cloud backup since it's much more clear what it's backing up. There's a lot of good cloud backup programs in the world, please. Like, I'm not hating on cloud backup at all. Cloud saves are great, but the way that OneDrive tries to run it, it's like a 5-year-old's idea. Like, wouldn't this be cool if we could run all our games on the cloud? What? No! Stop that. Did Diddy start? Thank you. Gotta remove that song. Remove! I'm literally just letting this playlist play again so we can delete all the shitty artists. Because yesterday we cleaned out so much out of this list. It was great. Much love, y'all. Take care of your own hard drives. Heads, mine done fucked up recently. Yeah, take your joy. I use OneDrive for work and it's fine, but I also know how to configure it, and that's the problem. I think on like a household PC, it just puts it on and doesn't even tell. Like, it feels like I don't even know how to put it. No one tells you anything about it. Like, it's one thing if OneDrive popped up and it's like, this is how OneDrive works. Let's set your settings for OneDrive. What do you actually want to put on it? Instead, it's like, Windows, here's OneDrive. Everything you ever do is going to go on it. And it just does that automatically. And I feel like I had to Google so much shit just to learn how to get the fuck rid of it. It was ridiculous. It's like a trap. I use Google Docs for everything if I need to save shit on a cloud. If it wants to run software from a cloud, exactly. It's ridiculous. It literally, I mean, OneDrive is so neurotic. It thinks it can run your PC from a cloud. That's not going to happen. Ever. A NAS with a PI. What's that? Those are IT words I don't understand. I know what you're talking about. Don't realize the shit show. Exactly. You don't realize what's happening until it's too late. And suddenly you're like, oh my God, I've been running this PC and downloading games and installing things, and it's all on OneDrive. And it's not even like you can just go delete OneDrive. It's like you have to actually drag every program back onto your PC from OneDrive and then turn OneDrive off. It's such a fucking process. Delete that shit. Oh, if you have a problem running games, like they're kind of jumbly or jumpy, or you find yourself rubber banding and shit, you might be running your games off of OneDrive. Because that's exactly what was happening to me. It was a fucking nightmare. I thought my computer was bricking again. I was like, what the fuck is going on? None of my games will run right. They were trying to run off fucking OneDrive. It's ridiculous. MS assumes that since you use Windows, you should know that OneDrive is and how to use it. That's asinine. That is. I'm a computer person and I still don't want it, or I don't want to know how to use it, to be honest. The amount of IT tickets I've had to deal with due to OneDrive is insane. I believe it. It's a joke. Like, I literally texted a picture this morning to Knives because he texted me and he was like, how's the PC shit going? And I'm like, you want to see what reared its ugly head first thing this morning when I sat down at my PC to start setting it up? OneDrive. First pop-up on my PC. Would you like to log into OneDrive so that you can access blah, 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 blah? Fuck. No, I don't want to do any of that. Delete, 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 delete. Tammy lives in OneDrive. She's a cunt. It's like one of those antiviruses like Norton or something. Yes. It is so, that bloatware shit is so hard to get rid of. What up, File? How are you, love? Basically, I have 4 HDDs hooked up to a PI4 running as a network device as a storage server. Cost me less than $100. That's actually really nice. I got the HDDs for free. No shit. I would assume if it was less than $100 or used. Back when you had the issues with OneDrive, I went into mine and it said there was nothing in it, but I still nuked it anyways. You're lucky. I never even touched a setting. I don't know why everything just immediately auto started going on there, but it definitely did. It was horrid. OneDrive shouldn't be backing up folders where the game programs are installed. Could be you picked a bad location for the game install. Steam program, like it's just, I don't pick, I'm not one to like specify, like I go where the computer tells me. Like if Steam says we're going to install into Steam program files, it will, but what OneDrive does is OneDrive picked up my PC. So anything happening on my PC got copied into OneDrive and not on my computer. So like I could open a folder on my desktop and every single thing in that folder would have that dumb little icon that was like, it's not on this PC, we have to download it from OneDrive if you want to look at it. Everything on the PC had that. It was a fucking horrible nightmare. I think I don't know why, but OneDrive Auto just picked up my PC. That's what it was going to copy. I did not tell it to do that, and I don't know. I don't know why it did that. I'm not smart enough to know that. Not even the devs of OneDrive know how OneDrive works. I mean, are there devs of OneDrive? The problem is these companies are run by marketing companies and engineers who have no contact with the normal user. That seems like such a backwards business plan. During an install, Windows used to ask if you want to use OneDrive, but they removed that ask, really? Because I've never been asked. Exactly, that's what it did. It's your user profile. So OneDrive picked up user profile, and then anything that happened on that user profile, it copied over. It was a fucking nightmare. I uninstalled OneDrive immediately. First thing. Literally. Not the greatest. I woke up lightheaded and dehydrated. I didn't go to work. Boo. The latest 2 episodes of GMM have been trashed with jump cuts every few seconds in the last halves of the video. But the good news is I put an offer on a place. That's exciting. Have you been watching Mythical Kitchen? They've had a few good episodes. How do they have servers big enough for all those PCs? Who knows? Microsoft owns the world. I had to uninstall. Everyone should uninstall OneDrive. Unless it's necessary for your work. That shit is trash. It's not that they don't ask. They word it very, very, very badly. On purpose. It feels nefarious. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, the whole cloud thing with OneDrive and how sneaky it is and how it just, like, is there and is doing things. And they're sneaky about their language. It feels nefarious. Like, why? Isn't that worse for the, or is it because they want us to pay for additional storage? So if they put our entire PC on OneDrive, it's suddenly full and we think we have to pay for storage. Is that what it is? Fricked, that's what it feels like. They just want all my shit, everything on my computer. It's just another way of like gathering my information. It's 100% the managers telling the programmers what to do. Also, the programmers are 1,100% forced to use OneDrive. Wow. Gaming PC is up and running. I mean, she's naked. Like, I've had less than, 6 hours to deal with it. But I've got Steam, which means we should be able to play Split Fiction today on my PC, which is so nice, because can I just say how much I fucking hated using that PlayStation controller yesterday? It's hilarious because we've literally been talking about controllers lately. Like, I've been asked, just curiosity, like, what's your favorite controller? Mine has always been Xbox. They're just like, they're meaty, they're nice, they've got a good weight to them, they feel good in my hand. And then, of course, yesterday I get stuck for a 9.5-hour stream with a PlayStation controller. What a piece of garbage. Well, no thanks. I'll skip. I liked the McGriddle one. That one was fun. There are good ways to use OneDrive. We use them at work for floating user profiles. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's probably good ways to use it. It's just not the everyday user, and putting an entire profile in it just seems idiotic. Dude, I've gotten my YouTube algorithm to pretty much behave for me anymore. At this point, it gives me, for the most part, shit I want to hear about, like science stuff or animal stuff or true crime or whatever. But every once in a while, I get some weird shit where it's like, the worst couple on the internet, and it's like a gossip YouTuber talking about some couple on TikTok. I don't know. I get those every once in a while. I'm like, what the fuck? Why do I give a fuck about these people? I don't, though. Please don't make me think I do. So you sell more storage. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it's got to be. That's exactly what they want. Wow. That's lovely. That's lovely. Hi, Genova. It's working. I had to brick it. I mean, it's a completely new install of Windows and it's totally naked, but honestly, it's not that bad. Like, I kind of sat down this morning and I was a little stressed out when I woke up and I was like, all right, my plan was to sit here and make a list of everything I need to download on this PC immediately. And then I was thinking about it, I'm like, this is my streaming PC. Literally, I just need Firefox and Steam and Xbox. And that's it. Like, I don't put anything on this PC. It's just for gaming. So it's kind of not worst case scenario, really. Streaming PC? No. That one's not. Techno, I think it has something to do with people's hands, like particular hands. I don't have huge hands by any means, but there's something like, I think about it like my original favorite controller, Nintendo 64, which is the weirdest, stupidest controller to ever exist, with the 3, and you held the and you had that little guy right there that you never, I love that controller. I don't know. I think I just like to have something bigger in my hands. Giggity. Whereas PlayStation controllers are so small, I feel like I'm gripping them. And like yesterday, if you heard me while we were playing, I was like, Zach, my hands are so sweaty right now. My hands are so sweaty. Like I'm sliding all over because I feel like I can't get a grip on the controller. It's just too small or something. Oh, and you love it? Okay, then I don't know. I don't have huge hands. Maybe that's it. Like I can't palm a basketball, which I feel like at 6 foot I should be able to, but I totally cannot. But I do like an Xbox controller. PlayStation controllers for RPGs, Xbox for everything else. Also, Katie, don't forget to cancel PlayStation Plus. Thank you. I wrote it down. Thank you. I would have forgot that. See, I think a PlayStation was my personal first console. We had, like, my brothers and everything had Nintendos and Sega and all that shit. And I think it was PlayStation 1. And there were no games I wanted to play on it at all. Like, the games at the time that were, like, popular on that one were, like, I think it was, like, Banjo-Kazooie, Crash Bandicoot. Games I, to this day, despise with every ounce of my being. And so I just gave up on PlayStation. That was it. And then, isn't it PlayStation that does all the exclusive Dark Souls shit? Like, not Dark Souls, what's the other one? Bloodborne? That's the last time I played a PlayStation. Like, I'll jump to it if I must for a game that's exclusive. But other than that, they really don't have anything exclusive to them that I'm interested in any way, shape, or form. PlayStation doesn't really hit it for me. That being said, Xbox doing that whole, like, you don't own your games anymore, we own everything, really made me hate Xbox too. So I don't think there's any good company in the world. I just like their controller. That's it. I hate the Xbox controller with a burning passion. See, I think it's just particular, like, whatever, our posture or something. I don't know. How do they have enough storage? Thousands of racks with hundreds of HDDs in drawers each. So they basically just fill it up until they want to charge us. Trainer, I think so. I mean, we just bricked it and reinstalled a new copy of Windows on it. No shit. If you remember yesterday when it was all fucked up and we tried to do a repair on it, and it was like, attempting repairs may take about an hour. And everybody in stream was like, it won't take an hour. It'll be like 10 minutes. 6 hours later. And I finally just turned the PC off and was like, this is done. It's done. There's nothing I can do. Something happened. God knows what, but that shit was bricked hard. I don't think I've ever played a GameCube or a Dreamcast. Those are like the two consoles I don't even think I've ever been in the same room as them. It's so weird. I just didn't know anybody who had one. Fricked, same. Xbox controllers just feel better in my hands. I don't like the feel. Same, that's it. It just doesn't feel good in my hands, and I mean, maybe that's just being raised with Xbox controllers instead of PlayStation. I don't know. But I've never liked a PlayStation controller. They just feel like a wiener. They feel small. What ended up being the issue? No idea. No, I mean, it just must have. I have no idea. I really. No idea. Other than, I have no idea. No, I have literally no fucking idea what went wrong. Does anybody have any theories as to why my computer would break out of nowhere yesterday and then just not repair itself for 6 hours? Because I have no idea. I honestly think Xbox has the market when it comes to, like, the Game Pass. Game Pass is pretty dank. Cheers, Viata. Game Pass is pretty awesome. Really, Knives? Wow. Well, honestly, same. Same. Usually what happens with a PC, if you run that repair, it'll run for like 10 to 15 minutes and be like, we didn't manage to find the problem. That's usually what it does. I've never had it sit for 6 hours, though. Like, that was wild. My sons had GameCube and Dreamcast. They had every system. My brothers almost did. But the girls weren't allowed because we're girls and we shouldn't play video games or something like that. Sega controller was nice. I mean, that's the weird thing. Like, I think it only, like, my preference when it comes to Xbox versus PlayStation because of the size really only comes to controllers that have these handholds. I don't know how to put that. Like PlayStation or this or the Xbox 360 or no, Nintendo 64. Because I liked, like, the Nintendo controller and Super Nintendo controller. I don't know. It's weird. When I'm gonna find out who's throwing hexes at you, we gonna rumble. Dude, Viata, I genuinely have thought it's me. Like, you know, there's people out there who are, like, for some reason just have extra electricity in their body and they, like, break watches just by being in the room with them. I've wondered. Genuinely, like, is it? Because I don't touch my PCs. I just don't understand, and I don't hear about other people having as many issues as I do. It just doesn't make sense. I know everybody has issues all the time. Like, nothing's ever perfect, but my God. What the fuck? What was on Dreamcast? Was it Dreamcast or GameCube that had, there's a Zelda game I've never played because it was on one of those, I think. I don't remember. Based on the fact that it couldn't load Windows at all, black screen, blue throbber. The throbber. Oh my God. For those that weren't around yesterday for the bricking of my PC, do you guys want to know what we discovered? Anytime your cursor turns into literally anything else, like the little hourglass flipping or a little cog wheel or whatever, that's got a name. It's called a throbber. That was what we took away from yesterday. A throbber. And it's real. That's real. We looked it up. It's called throbber. Incredible. I think I maybe was interrupted mid-update. That was my theory, that, like, it was Nothing on the PC said it was doing anything or an update. It literally said it couldn't update anything. Like when I tried to do the GeForce NVIDIA driver and shit, nothing. No idea. Like, it said nothing was going on, but then when I went to the start menu and pressed restart, nothing responded to me. Like, the PC literally just stopped responding. It was very odd. BBC, wait, is that a porn thing? Or is that like BBC the TV thing? Excuse me. Or my internet just bricked. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's me. Was it? Oh, but I played Wind Waker. Okay, then I lied because I was it. I think you're right. I think it was Wind Waker was on GameCube, but then it went to the like you could play it on the Switch. Because I played Wind Waker eventually, just played it way late. Oh, we're good. It's back. We're fine. That's a weird controller. No, you're right. That's a very weird controller, and I hate it. What? That's a remote control for a TV with a stick. Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, they ported it. There you go. I ended up playing it. That was actually one of my favorites. I really liked Wind Waker. It was pretty. You do have an exceptional amount of PC issues that shouldn't happen. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. Because I don't do anything. Like, when I'm not streaming, I walk the fuck away from this until movie night, and then I just open Discord. I don't know. It's baffling. I'm just baffled by it. I mean, at this point, all I can do is laugh, because, like, what do you do? What do you do? My dad was like that. All the watches he wore would just die. That's me. My mom literally got me one of those watches. It's called, like, a Citizen or something, and it's solar charged and also wound by just, like, your arm movement. You know what I'm saying? And it broke. Like, I can't wear watches. I think I'm one of those people. I don't know what that means, and there's no way to fix it, but, like, I'm just gonna stay away from my PC cases as much as possible. I do static shock a lot of things. I don't know if that means anything, but, like, I wonder what the fuck's going on. OneDrive is an invasive piece of shit. It is. Yeah, Citizen Eco Drive. My mom got me one of those watches years ago, and it died. Like, it wouldn't charge itself or do any, like, I just don't know. It's me. I don't know. Whatever the fuck. Maybe it's all the women in my family, because we do fucking live a long time, and we got real strong tickers. I'll have to ask my mom. She doesn't wear a watch either, though. Want to help me troubleshoot? Oh, God. Do you want my help? I mean, if you really want, I could just come stand by it for a few days, and it'll just die. Do you think it would go off on me? Is that what EMF measures? Because, like, that's what I was thinking. Like, how do you even know if you're one of those people? We know those people are real. They're just people who, for some reason, they've got too much electric charge in their body and they break watches and shit. But I don't know how you even figure that out. Like, I used to joke about it, but now I'm starting to wonder. Why? I never had these problems at the hospital. You think that would do something, Kinger? Hey, if the joke writes itself, I'm gonna beat you to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just lay it out there like, yeah, the Eco Watch, you just have to move your hand a lot and it winds itself. Come on. Come on. Can't just leave that shit out there. Who knows? If you guys didn't pick it up and throw it back, I don't know if we could be friends anymore. Like, I just can't leave that out there to chance. It's gotta be something. It's gotta be something. It just doesn't, like, I would completely understand and take all the fault if I was someone who just fucked with my PC all the time. But I don't. At all. Like, I genuinely just kind of want it to be consistent in the exact same thing for the rest of time. I realize that's very unrealistic and not going to happen, but I'm not fucking with it. As you get older, you're clearly becoming more of a tech killer. Apparently. Katie, the shake weight you got broke your watch. We all know the truth. I did used to have a shake weight. Like, I feel like anytime one of those made for TV things that's hilarious comes out, I'm the first of my friend group to get one as a gift. I had, this was crazy. I have a picture of this somewhere. This on Christmas one year when Snuggies came out, I got not one, not two, but 3 Snuggies from 3 different people, all leopard print. I think I'm the guinea pig. People are like, yeah, she's weird. She might like it. Shake Weight got one for Christmas. Katie, use your shake weight. It's me. I don't know. Maybe because I'm the only one worth trying it or that will do it. I think this is my personal theory, and this isn't a flex at all, but I'm like the one of 2 people in my entire family who literally have any sense of humor whatsoever. I think that's it. No, I have to say 3. There's 3 people in my immediate family who literally have any sense of humor, like at all. The rest of them either just don't have laughter in their soul or they're too dumb to get the joke. So they just kind of look at you offended because then they're like, well, now I feel stupid because I don't get your joke. And then they're like, your joke's stupid. And I'm like, who's stupid in the room? Come on now. It was a knock-knock joke. There's nothing to get. But there's really only like, it's like me, my sister, and my aunt who have a sense of humor. And so I think that's it. Like people find something that they think is funny and cute and they get it for the funny, cute people. I think. I don't know. The Mikey of your social. Yeah, that's it. Maybe. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Which I'm fine with. I'll definitely try them. I probably still have a Snuggie somewhere in my house. No, tell me. Knock, knock. Who's there? I have a house robe that I wear backwards. Does that count? Sure. That's essentially what a Snuggie is, except it's got a hood on the back. Wait, I'm sorry. It was a chicken crossing the road joke. Sorry. But, okay. Why did the chicken cross the road? Okay, why did the frog cross the road? I don't know. This is a preschool joke told by a child. I'm very excited. And nervous. Because he was stapled to the chicken. That is so your child. That is, I mean, if ever paternity was... That is your spawn. That's fucking glorious. That's amazing. That's a really good joke, honestly. I might take that one. I want to snuggie those oversized kigurumi, but I'm too tall. The kigurumis don't work, trust me, unless you find the ones that, like... I mean, they don't work the way we want them to work, right? Because I'm tall, too. I totally get it. I get, like, I have, like, a Totoro kigurumi, and I got one that's, like, a giraffe or something. But basically, in order to not have the world's worst camel toe I've ever experienced and to literally taste the kigurumi up my asshole, I have to hike the legs up to my knee. And even then, sometimes, it's rough. And I got a short torso for my height, which is crazy. It sucks. The Snuggies, in my opinion, weren't the best because your back is freezing. Like, I didn't understand that. I'm not one to, like, melt into a couch and then just, like, have this thing on me. I just use them as blankets. I had an interesting convo that day. Preschool lady was like, ma'am. I had a variation of that joke, except it was the elephant who wanted to cross. Wait. I was gonna say, my sister got me a blanket poncho thing a couple years for Christmas that's pretty fucking dope, and I cannot remember what it's called. But it's like a Snuggie, but it's not open in the back. It's not just a blanket with a hoodie on it. It's like a fucking felt poncho thing, but it's not felt. It's like this velvety soft stuff. You sent me a new, oh god. A new emote, but better. Chesh, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving it any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much for that Prime sub. See, and I have, like, I mean, it's not a Snuggie. You guys have seen it. It's like my Papa. It's like a Papa Emeritus, like, blanket that has a hood attached. That's the best. Like, in my opinion, it's a blanket, but they just sewed a hood onto it. That thing's pretty dank. Oodies! I think that's what it is. I think what I have is an Oodie. Oh, hold on. It's loading. It's taking a minute. I don't know why it's having a little bit of a hard time, but it's... Oh my god. The zoom in. Okay. I will submit that. That is fabulous. It's an Oodie. Yeah, look up Oodie. It's just a giant hoodie, but it's made out of like that, it's like plush blanket material. I don't even know how to explain that. Plush blanket, I don't know. I have one though, my sister got it. It's insanely warm. I mean, it's not like, you know, you put it on a normal person. Like if Vissy wore it, it would go to her ankles, and that's the way that the commercial shows it. On you and I, it's gonna cover our penis. And that's about it. But it's still warm. Fleece. It's fleece. That's what it is. Thank you. My brain kept coming up with felt. I was like, no, it's not felt. You know this isn't felt, Katie. Who wants a felt blanket? Vizzy is smallest human. But that's how they do the commercials, so then you think they're huge. And they are not. Alerts. That's not where I want to be. Emotes. My daughter is a huge Taylor Swift Oodie. I've worn it when it was cold alone, working from home. It's warm, isn't it? You look like you don't feel cute in it, but man, is it toasty. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. I just bit that spot in my cheek again. I swear to God. I hate it so much. What do I name that emote, Knives? No shit? Yours must be... Well, do you have boobs? So I feel like my friends who actually have any sort of mammaries, like, that just makes everything so much shorter on them. Whereas being rather flat on the front, I get away with some shit, so it might be a little bit longer, but mine barely comes to, like, the bottom of my penis area. Metaphorically speaking. Spiritually speaking, it's not average, maybe. You know what I'm talking about? How, like, you put a shirt on someone flat-chested, and that shirt is nice and long, and you put it on someone with boobs, and suddenly it's up 6 inches. That's what I was assuming maybe was happening with the blanket. I don't know, though. Maybe they're all just small. Mine goes to my mid-thighs, but also I have a really short torso. I kind of forget that sometimes. Like, my torso literally can't even hold all my lungs. I have a really small torso, so that might be it too. I'm just like all legs. You know, the fucking... that. I always feel bad because I complain about shirts being too short, but some people who literally just have mammary glands literally can't find a shirt that covers their belly button because shirts aren't meant for boobs. It's so stupid. Oh, despair is good. Okay, I uploaded it. It should be up soonish. I'm in good standing, not to brag, so they usually come back. Oh my god, side note, DJ. So you know that song from your child's girlfriend's band? Girlfriend's band? Right! It came on in my car randomly, and Zeke was like, wow, this is a good song. And I was like, it's literally 15-year-olds. That's gonna be my favorite drop for a while now, is just like randomly put that song on and wait for people's reactions and be like, they're children. And so talented. My OD comes about to mid thighs, but I have boobs. See, I don't really. I mean, I have some boobs, but like not enough to cause that effect where suddenly shirts just lose 6 inches. Oh, blanks is the one. Actually, I literally closed it before I could do that, and I meant to do that. Thank you. I'm just putting in an emote and deleting an old one. Not old. You know what I mean. It's so good. I'm just watching the zoom on like the emote page and it's giving me nerves. The one I got was only 25 from Orlando, 68 by 55. Your Udi? I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna grab it. I know where it is. This is what we're talking about, right? Do me a favor and put this on.
Stay long. Interesting.
You're playing with me, so you wait as long as I say.
It'll be dead air.
Here's the Udi on Zach, who's 6'1", 6'2". Yeah, it is about mid-thigh. It isn't that long. Bummer! Look at that thing, though. It's so fucking warm. And
Yeah,
that's that fleecy shit.
It is.
It's
really
so warm, yeah.
Recipe.
Don't look! Thank you. That's the Udi. And it has a pocket. I mean, you guys saw it's a rather sad small pocket, but it exists. Is yours? That one isn't too thick. It's like fleece. I don't know. It's like normal fleece, but it's not super, super thick. But I don't know that. I think that's an Udi, right? I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the same thing. Exactly. I mean, that was Viata, do you remember when that was actually a style for a while? What kind of hell was that for you? This was like early 2000s, late 90s, but they started cutting shirts like that. So like they were shorter in the front and longer in the back and like this loose, baggy, kind of stretchy material that clung to every goddamn bulge and roll you possibly have on your body, even though it was loose. Like, I just never understood that shitty material that, like, it's loose fitting, it's a boyfriend tee, but it's gonna cling to every fucking thing you don't like about yourself. What the fuck is that? Yeah, the crop top front. I mean, basically that just showed your nipples, right? Like, I can't imagine what that would be like if I had boobs. I hated that style without boobs. It's the mullet of shirts! Oh my god, it is. It really is the mullet. But it's like party in the front, business in the back. Which is the party? The mullet, I mean, the fact that fashion is back, that like a mullet with Jeffrey Dahmer glasses is fashionable and girls want to suck that dick, I do not understand. That anyone wants to suck that dick. Like, you look like Jeffrey Dahmer, what are you doing? And they even grow a mustache, but it's like unironically hot now. Wouldn't touch that penis for the life of me. Absolutely not. You have bodies in your basement. I don't understand. Oh my god, Finn, shut up. I got an off-brand Udi from Bedsure that's longer. It goes to my ankles. I'm writing that down. Off-brand Udi from Bedsure. I'm gonna look for that because that's the dream. That's what you want as a wearable blanket, right? Oh, my chat didn't load. That's nice. Failed to load module Twitch? What the fuck does that even mean? What we talking about? I get mullets. I'm talking about how like the mullet combination with the stash and the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses is like unironically fashionable again and now. And it's real weird because that like literally was what my dad looked like in the 80s and is still what my dad looks like now. And it's just weird how fashion is cyclical like that. But like the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses gotta go. Those gold rimmed square shits, I don't understand. Don't understand. I don't understand them. Like, you have so many choices. Why would you go with that wireframe ouch on your face? With this, especially with those things, oh my God, because my glasses, no matter what they are eventually a headband. Those things in your hair, you're going bald. That shit sucks. Happy hump day, Reasonable. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. A bald crown with a rat tail. Techno, I challenge you. Do it. Ask for it. I want to see that happen. I always go with plastic. They're just lighter on your face, too. I don't like that weight on my face. Why can't they... Wait. Why can't they be like, we're perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids today? I mean... Out here looking like Yolandi, my dudes. Speaking of that weird mullet shirt. Skullet! That's what it's called, but you gotta do a rat tail with it. Just one on only one side. Oh, Finn, let me give you a... Hold on. Can I give you a permit? Did they take away my permit button? They actually took away my permit button on this PC now? No! It's naked foul. I had to do a brand new install of Windows and leave it. She's nude as fuck. It's really weird. Thank you, Viata. They took my button again. Let me see if it's on the other PC.
Your Steam.
Oh, why is it still trying to download this game? Stop that.
But you go to the store page.
Okay.
For Split Fiction. I think you need to do this.
Okay.
It might need to download a little bit. Not the entire game, but that friend pass.
That's what I was asking you about this morning.
Yes.
So maybe that's doing that now?
How many gigs is it? No, look at your downloads.
No, that's the game.
Yeah, 77.
That's the whole game, though.
I know. I'm not sure if you can download the friend pass instead of the full game. Because the friend pass is like 8 gigs, whereas that's like 77.
I have an idea. Yeah, no matter what I do, it's trying to install the full 87 gigs of the game. I mean, at least we have PlayStation. We can still play it on PlayStation, which isn't a problem. I just super didn't want to. Anubis, you were so much help. No, you broke it down into layman so fucking well. I just was so ridiculously tired. Like, my brain was ready to fucking explode by the end of the night, just with the events of the day, that I didn't know how else to word. I don't know what that is. Like, that's all that kept coming to mind. Instead of like, can you elaborate on this? Can you explain this to me a little bit more? I'm a little, like, genuinely, my brain was just like, I don't know. What and then count. Like, just so fucking tired, man. It was just a weird day. Like, I started yesterday thinking about actually canceling the day. I started yesterday, woke up, puked my guts out, felt fucking gnarly, felt like I had fucking food poisoning. But I was like, no, I desperately wanted to play this Split Fiction game. We're gonna fucking do it. And then my computer bricked. And then I ended up accidentally streaming for 9.5 hours straight, troubleshooting and trying to get the game to work at the same time. And it was just like the perfect storm of Katie's brain going. So by the end of the night, and it was like I couldn't give up. I have to get this computer running. This is my livelihood. Like, what the fuck else do I do with my life? I couldn't stop. I had to keep going. Like, I had to get the computer, at least get it clean installed. Like, worst case scenario, I'd have Steam at least and we'd be good to go. So it wasn't like I could even give my... Oh, and I just didn't eat all day. So it was like, you know, felt like shit, puked my guts out, accidentally streamed for 9.5 hours, trying to troubleshoot my PC, and then just don't eat at all during any of that time. Perfect storm of Katie's brain, just... I was like speaking in Somalian by the end of the night. I don't know how to say that. I was just dead. I know. I mean, I definitely didn't plan on fucking troubleshooting this game for 3 hours and then my computer bricking. None of that was part of yesterday at all. Yesterday was supposed to be a 4-hour stream of Split Fiction. Which is why I was like, Katie, you can do it. You can do 4 hours. If you gotta puke, just use the trash can. The friend pass, you do have to download the entire game. What's the point of the friends pass? We do have portals, if you've ever seen this happen. That's the portal to the back of the house. There isn't one. You don't buy a second copy. I didn't. I was given a code. What the fuck? Your internal clock's insane. How are you? I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Good morning, Sweet Void. How are you? He keeps trying to lick off my lipstick. I mean, he always wants to lick my face, but genuinely he hates when I wear lipstick, and I think he wants to clean it off. So I have to kind of keep my face away from him. Yeah, like, so in order to play it, no matter what, you'd still have to download it. That's so stupid. I better go tell him then, because literally my game... I mean, this is because we're both live, and we're taking up all the bandwidth, but it says it's going to take 2 hours to download this game. No, so, Viata, no shit. I asked nicely that Zach clean his fucking office, because he had a stack about this tall of just, like, sponsorship boxes of crap he had thrown behind his screen, his green screen. And under all of those boxes was this tiny ass couch. It's the weirdest, like, disposable couch I've ever seen in my life. I'm still getting a nice couch. You can't even sit in this unless it's up against a wall. It'll roll backwards. But the dogs love it. So, nice couch for them. What up, Gecko? I hope you're doing well, Honey Bean. Sending good vibes from the cold and chill Copenhagen. Please don't bomb us. Oh my god, me? Why would I do that? I don't like violence. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying. I'm sure you can make him the same way I make my hubs. I mean, you know what I mean. We nicely ask. Insist / literally under boxes and boxes and boxes of sponsorship and like CD-ROM-a-thon hell was a tiny little, like, it's literally a couch you could take apart and take to the beach or something. It's so light and so weird, but the dogs really love it, so it's perfect. The point would be for the registration key so you can use it and the friend key from the friend who gives it to you to play together. But it is lip lick. Oh my god. For him, I think he thinks I'm dirty, which that makes sense. We're lipstick people now. This is how we fight the regime. Fuck that clean girl movement. You're so sweet, Bubba. I know, because it's right behind me. It's so tiny. I mean, it literally is big enough for a poodle. He loves it. All right, I'm going to go tell Zach about this impending install and whatnot and ask him if we should just play on Spotify and take the dogs out and stuff, because it's that time every day. You have great internal clock, bud. I don't know how you do it. You want to go outside? You want to go see Dad? You're very cute. You're the most handsome boy. You just don't even know. You are the most handsome boy. Copy the files from his PC onto what? Like, put it on a thumb drive and bring it over to my PC? Would that be faster than waiting? Well, anything's faster than this. I mean, really? Probably none of that's going to happen because the PlayStation's set up under my desk and ready to go and works. And that is faster than literally any other option. Because we're probably going to beat it today, so like any other time invested in this is really a waste of time, especially because this game in particular bricked my fucking PC. But it's great ideas for future, for huge fucking games. But it's on the PlayStation. It's just Katie has to miserably play with the PlayStation controller the rest of the day. That's the only downside. It's fine. You're very cute. Thank you. All right. Break time. Stand up, stretch your dicks, fold them, show me snails, load a bowl, do what you need to do. I'll be right back. Hi, Bill. You're
Steam.
We try and shit, my dudes.
Yeah.
Because this will just, we're hoping this will solve our lag.
Yep. Okay. We're feeling bold. Yes, we're feeling bold.
And it's the game's open. It already loaded all the shaders.
Yeah, that's why I opened it.
That was smart.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Okay,
Post through Steam. And then invite friend. ClassyKatie. And you should have a Steam invite.
Hold on, it's making me do all this little,
Oh,
what
right.
controller, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fuck, it popped up. How do I accept it? It went away. Shit.
Shift tab.
I'm on a controller?
Shift tab on your keyboard.
Shift tab. Oh, there it is. Play game.
Boom, bitch.
God, it's so much smoother than fucking everything else.
I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm going to
get rid of
continue where I
that.
left off.
How do I get out of this mode? Okay, there we go. Continue. Wait, resume playing where you left off, yeah? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ready?
Yeah, why do we
On
look...
Steam, that was so easy. Look at that.
I get it. We're like in a sketchbook world. I was going to say, is that the shaders not loading? Oh, scene here.
Stormy night.
We see that. Just a recap again. So everybody
absolutely.
knows where we are and shit like that. So, yeah, I hope you guys had fun. We had a blast. This game has been a treat, like even more so than It Takes Two for me personally.
100%.
Because it's just
agreed.
like the changing genres, the changing like mechanics and games and all that kind of shit, the changing locales, ideas, the goof. There's some wacky goofiness in it, which I enjoy. Man, what a great game this is.
Being a hot dog was pretty fucking great.
Being a hot dog, being a tooth was also fun.
The tooth was cute.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but I'm going to sign out, babe. I love you. I'll see you in a minute. And we'll discuss what we're going to have for dinner.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, my dudes. On that note, I have to go give my dog some entertainment and shit and go get into movie night because I am so late for it. But it's been so much fun playing this game, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to be on here at normal time because my PC isn't being a piece of shit or crashing or whatever the fuck it was deciding to do before. Whatever happened, I still don't know what the fuck happened to cause the entire thing to go down. But hopefully we can beat this game early tomorrow because I do need to go to the post office and I have a few other things I need to do as well. Let's see. Who's live? It's so late. Ooh, Smoke Looks live. Let's go there. I love you guys. Clean your fucking bongs. I need to clean mine. I couldn't find any cleaner today. So it's like clogged. Oh my god, Smoke Look is literally playing The Witcher and cosplaying The Witcher. I'm dead inside. It's amazing. Be good to yourselves. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Drink water. Get good sleep. Cheers. There goes the game. And pray my computer stays okay and that Tammy stays the fuck away from it. Bye.